I think this game's going to be played a little more inside. I think Tsukuba understand that they can drive in against the Delhi All-Stars. They watched them play yesterday, they scout there. I think the team that wins the most rebounds wins this game.
Well, that might be true. That might be true only if you miss shots. And I think a point about the rebounds, wherever Tanaka and Sarai or Arshdeep or Daichi would make a mistake in shooting that ball, Aditya and Virat are supposed to grab those rebounds. And I think that'll be key to winning Delhi All-Stars team. And everyone watching from home here, please tune into our social media sites of Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at FIBA3x3 and please let us know what you feel about this game.
Well, we're underway. Delhi All-Stars versus, and we just start with a block Tsukuba. And that is not good news. Arshdeep is limping off court. That is not good news for Tsukuba. No, the adrenaline has kicked in. He's come back. He's just requested for a quick second to tie his laces. Seems to be his ankle.
We were just talking about how Arshdeep's block, his defense is strong and how he doesn't let anyone shoot over him.
Absolutely. He takes it extremely personally, especially as a big man when somebody tries to score on him.
Wow. Referee Eric here, who has a lot of experience, he's been around the world refereeing for the 3x3 format of this game.
As a matter of fact, he has been chosen by FIBA to be an instructor of the rules of the game. As you can see, the rules of the game are quite different from 5x5, while a lot of periphery rules are the same, which is, the size of the distance of the three-point line, the distance of the free throw line, the height of the rim, obviously the way fouls are called, but a lot of differences between the 3x3 and 5-on-5. So even let's brief our viewers for some of the rules while Tanaka drops a two-pointer there. Beyond the arc, every basket counts for 2 points. Within the arc, every basket counts for 1 point.
Well, and what else is different, Rego? Let's tell the viewers that the ball, of course, is really different it's not really different, but it's unique in its own way because of its grip and because of its size being 6, but the weight of the ball remaining the same as the number 7 ball.
Well, that's exactly why Arshdeep could get so high and put that ball back in. Another very interesting rule is there are no personal fouls. It's all team fouls there as Arshdeep blocks sends him away, sends him outside, tells him you don't belong on this court. This court's mine.
Wow, that's already Arshdeep's second block and he's waiting to do that more often. And like we talked about the rebounds before, Virat and Aditya, what a pass, but Daichi missed the dunk. And an interesting fact about Daichi, I think he's saving it for the dunk contest after this game.
I would completely agree. As a matter of fact, what was interesting to watch Delhi Stars really fight yesterday against Team Yokohama. Although they were clearly outclassed and clearly outsized, they really gave Yokohama a fight there as Arshdeep makes yet another basket.
Wow, let's address the fact that the Delhi All-Stars are yet to score 2 minutes into this game. This shows how Tsukuba is in control of the game. And as I say that, Tanaka goes to the rim with a nice sweet lane over the top of Virat and Aditya.
It doesn't get more in control than what Tanaka just pulled off.
And now we have in for Delhi All-Stars is Harkirat, who is now checked in for Aditya. And let's see how that's going to work out for the Delhi All-Stars. A blocking call fouled on number 5, Tanaka of the Tsukuba.
And coming back to our viewers, the fouls, as we mentioned, there are no personal fouls, only team fouls in 3-on-3 as Akshay goes all the way to the rim, calls the basket. Each team is allowed up to 6 fouls. Post the 6th foul, any foul committed, whether in the act of shooting or not, warrants 2 free throws. And post the 10th foul, you get 2 free throws and the possession of the ball. So that's very, very unique there. Daichi missing that 2-point shot.
I think that goes on to show how 3x3 format has made the game quicker and a lot more careful, because players need to understand that all of these fouls that they count for are at some point going to hurt them afterwards.
Absolutely. I mean, nobody wants to give up 2 free throws, especially when if made, those 2 free throws will account for 10% of the score. We're now seeing Sarai back in on court. Tsukuba have gotten a little smaller, but don't be fooled. These guys are as feisty as they look.
Well, it's a wonderful Sunday evening here at Ambience Mall, Gurgaon. We see here a lot of fans are around the court, just gathered up to watch this game. And this is what it really means, isn't it, Jonathan? The 3x3 format of the game, getting all these fans involved, no matter if basketball fans or not, they're here to watch this game because it's so interesting.
Exactly, Adarsh. Just like you said yesterday, this is a game that can bring, as there we see Sarai making yet another basket, taking their score up 6, going up 5. But 3x3 format of the game is so exciting that it brings non-fans. It kind of mesmerizes them, captivates them almost immediately. It's very athletic, and you cannot slack like you can in a 5x3. You cannot slack in a 3x3.
Definitely, definitely. You also see that by the physical fitness of these players who are all here. And they're all meant for this. I mean, all these players, Ajay Sharma, Harkirat, Vikram, Aditya, Arshdeep, Daichi, Tanaka and Sarai, all of them just so athletic.
As we see Akshay with that athleticism, knocking down a 2-pointer, bringing Delhi All-Stars within 3 points.
Well, yeah, the scores after just... Oh, Arshdeep with another block. That's his third block of the game. Oh man, does he deserve a mixtape out of that?
Follows that up with a quick basket. I think one of his blocks needs to make the top 5 plays of the tournament. What do you think, Argash?
Well, that should happen, and also he needs a mixtape for himself. He probably has 10 minutes worth of those blocks. And he went for another one here and another one. But that's pulled back.
Well, Delhi All-Stars now in possession of the ball. Akshay, Harkirat. A traveling violation there on Daichi. Was a little too eager to get to the rim. He can fly, can't he?
One of the other rules of trying to make this game quick and fast-paced is to let go of the violations in the when there is not an advantageous situation on the top.
Absolutely, refs are a little bit considerate there. You know, if there's no advantage really taken, they avoid the violations simply because they want the game to get through quicker. They want the game to remain as quick and as fast-paced as it possibly can. So it doesn't mean that they let go fouls as Harkirat knocks down a 2-pointer there. It's just that they're a little more lenient when it comes to calling some of the violations.
Well, what's happening here with 5 minutes on the clock, we see that both teams are tied at 7 apiece. And we thought Tsukuba had taken it away.
Well, you got to give Delhi All-Stars, like you said, credit. These guys hadn't played forget playing the 3x3 format as a team. They've not played as a team together before this tournament. This is the first tournament they're going to be featuring as a team. And to see them make it to the quarterfinals and give Tsukuba a fight, this is definitely what the 3x3 is all about. It's a game where it can be anybody's win at the end of 10 minutes.
And also, not to take anything away from the Delhi All-Stars, they're the best talent that we have got from this city. And Daichi, the dunk contest contender here, just throws down a poster on Vikram.
Well, Daichi showing you a preview of what is to come in the dunk finals contest that's going to happen this evening. Stay tuned if you're watching us live on Facebook and YouTube. Definitely leave your comments on 3x3 FIBA, either on Instagram, Facebook or YouTube. Tell us what you think, and we will hopefully be able to meet your expectations.
Here's Tanaka with the ball, looks for a shot, drives in, gathers the ball again and puts it up, misses by an inch. Virat here back with the ball, goes up and finishes it quietly over the rim. Well, Harkirat has changed this game, hasn't he?
Well,
Ever since he's entered the court, he's done damage to Tsukuba.
I agree. I agree. I think he's been very, very crucial as soon as he's come on court. So I don't see him necessarily leaving the court from here until the end of the game. I think it'll be Virat and
Akshay Sharma on the court with Harikarat.
Virat and Aditya who will most likely be switching places.
Well, let's talk about Sarai, Tanaka and Daichi as a combination without Arshdeep on the floor. And they look quite.
Well, I have a feeling Arshdeep's probably taking a bit of a break because that injury, that semi-injury he sustained a little earlier, he wants to save himself for the semi-finals for sure. But this is too close a game to be resting at this moment. I think Tsukuba need to step it up if they want to make sure they get to the semi-finals of this really tight tournament. And there, Tanaka getting closer to that goal.
You see, that's why I went speechless just before trying to tell how Tanaka is playing on the court. Well, Akshay Sharma is out for the Delhi All-Stars. A timeout called by Delhi All-Stars to discuss their strategy. These 30-second timeouts that are provided, that is the restriction of teams here. They only get one 30-second timeout throughout the game, no matter regular time or overtime.
Discussing strategy in the middle of a 3x3 game becomes a bit of a challenge because the game is so fast and so quick. So I think most teams usually take timeouts to catch a breath so that they can kind of just regroup and say, hey, listen, let's stick to what we were thinking we should be doing earlier. And that's exactly what the Delhi All-Stars were hoping to do.
Yeah, I think that's true. And also it becomes the strategy of the team to when to use that timeout, because those 30 seconds are extremely crucial whenever they're going to call it.
Agreed. As a matter of fact, there you just see Tsukuba continuing to extend their lead.
Oh wow, Aditya has called for a offensive foul that puts the ball in the hands of Tanaka now from referee Eric.
Tsukuba up 5 points with just a little over 2.5 minutes to go.
Wow,
Great
what a wonderful
pass
by Tanaka to Arshdeep. That transpires to become an extension of the lead that they have right now.
Well, Delhi going to try and jack up a few shots here now from the 2-point line, hoping to get closer.
Definitely, that puts Tsukuba at 15 and the Delhi All-Stars at 10 with around 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the game. Wow, what a wonderful move by Sarai there.
Well, Tanaka has been the heart and soul of this game so far. He's been exceptional for Tsukuba.
Oh wow, what a wonderful pass by Sarai, a no look and a 180 or a 360 over his top to get Arshdeep the ball near the rim.
That was some mind-bending stuff there from Sarai. Mind-bending stuff. Finding Arshdeep for the alley-oop while his back was to the rim. How do you even do that stuff?
He had two defenders hanging on him. I don't even know how he turned around and managed to find Arshdeep over the top.
Well, you got to give credit to Arshdeep as well for catching that pass out of absolutely nowhere. Tsukuba up 7 now with a little over a minute and a half to go. It's also interesting to see the foul situation. Both teams with just 3 fouls, and that's keeping them still very, very safe, very secure. Shows very disciplined defense.
Oh, talking about disciplined defense, Arshdeep's 4th block comes in the game, and oh man, does he deserve a mixtape.
Tsukuba just lighting it up from beyond the 2-point line. Delhi need to find answers, and they need to find it quick. If not, Tsukuba are going to just figure a way to knock down that next 2-pointer and make it through.
Well, Tsukuba is at 18. You see Daichi here kind of grooving to the music and just feeling comfortable in his zone. And Tsukuba is just 3 points away from winning this game.
Arshdeep can bring this closer to the end. Little less than a minute left. Daichi with a massive rebound there. They will look to close this as quickly as possible. Arshdeep not letting go of that rebound.
Oh, it's been his presence that has really hurt the Delhi. Oh my God, that's 5 huge blocks here in the game. The second game of the day here of 3x3 Road to Mexico. And Arshdeep, what a block monster.
But does somebody have a tally on how many blocks Arshdeep's got? I think he's had more blocks in this game than we probably may have seen the whole of yesterday.
That's 5 blocks in this game alone.
Oh, that brings it down. That brings the curtain on
Guys,
this
he's
game.
feeling it.
Tsukuba have made it to the semi-finals now. They made it look like it was a tough game right at the start, but they have made sure their experiences come through, wrapping up Delhi All-Stars 21-10. Delhi All-Stars who were in the game because of an injury to ONGC, but not wasting an opportunity, bringing the fight to Tsukuba right at the beginning. Tsukuba, but taking care of business, 21-10 with just under half a minute left.
It was the first time we all played together, as we were picked from the tryouts. So it was a great great experience for us, because it's like a rookie season for us, and the other team was playing together for so long. So it was a great experience overall, playing with such stars.